participants. I hope everyone who played had fun. We do have some winners. We have a top 10 on a slide somewhere. In 5 seconds. Okay. Drum roll. Congratulations. So, thank you. This is great. I mean, you know, as you can tell from the timelines, they put in a lot of work over a long period of time. If the top 3 are here, I'd like to call you up. So, Valley, Errant Packet, and SK Magic, I think in that order. Maybe it's Valley, SK Magic, Errant Packet. Let me double check. Yes, it is Valley in first with 9,300 points, SK Magic in second with 8,900 points, and Errant Packet in third with 8,700 points. So they will be getting a free ticket to DistrictCon next year. They will also be getting these challenge coins, so congratulations to all of you. The top 10, thank you. The top 10 will also be getting challenge coins, so please find me after. I'll be up here, and I'll give you your challenge coins.
Thanks, you guys. All right, gang. Moving on quickly, thank you to all of the villages that participated. There's a couple here that aren't loading in terms of logos, but that's okay. Tool and Pone College being 2 of them. I feel like I'm missing a couple more. These are all year 0, and we'll put all your year 1 up there later. No, it's okay. We're all on like 3 hours of sleep. Really, all of the villages have done a phenomenal job, not just working together, but like really collaborating with DistrictCon and making sure that this went off without a hitch. So, awesome. Next up, we have the badge team, which we have gotten so many compliments on this badge. Can we give a huge round of applause to our badge team? You guys want to come up and announce the winners?
Thank you. So hi, I'm Jordan. This is Jeff. Jeff made your physical badge. I made all the stupid challenges you had to do. We have 2 missing participants, Nick and Roro. Thanks, Nick and Roro, for all the help. Nick was your Baron, the guy in the top hat and the black cape that was hanging around. So we had 410 people sign up for the badge challenge, which is crazy because we didn't have that many people as attendees last year. And we had all 38 of the different puzzles did get solved, not by the same person. And I want to thank everyone for participating. Y'all came and saw the laser display. You talked to me. You talked to Jeff. You possibly drank something you shouldn't have, and it was super fun. Don't tell one out of that part. Our top winners, as you can see up there, the top 3, you're going to get tickets, free tickets to next year. I'll have them stand. 2 of them are here, one's remote. First place was Amit with 469 points of the 620 possible. Second place was Dan. Dan actually won last year's challenge, so we've got a little dynasty running now, but Dan had to stay home today, so we don't have him here. And third place was John. John, there he is over there. Thanks, John. Appreciate you. So thank you to everyone that participated. We will have leftover badges for sale if you want to. I say for sale, for donation, after we take a group picture, after closing, right out front in red. So if you want to get one of the other badges and play around with it, if you're a hardware hacker, come find us. Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks, you guys. I also would be remiss if I didn't say that all of these badges were assembled by hand by a team of volunteers after they came from the factory. And so, like, really, like, thank you guys so much for coming together, putting this together, and flashing the software onto the badge, all 1,200 of them. So, moving on, we're going to get to Jump the Wall. Kieran, can you come up to the stage, please? Whoa.
Hey everybody, so Jump the Wall is a open source hackathon that's run through DistrictCon, basically the goal being to find new creative novel ways of fighting censorship and digital authoritarianism. So this year we had double the amount of participants and some absolutely phenomenal projects that were submitted. Just as a bit of background, the hackathon itself, when we run it, does operate by Chatham House rules. So you may have noticed if you tried to get in, it was a closed event. That being said, some teams from last year did choose to publish their projects via the DistrictCon website. You can find those at districtcon.org/JTW, and we'd expect that, we're anticipating that that's going to be the case this year, so be on the lookout for that. Last thing I'll say before we get to announcing our winners is that a big part of our mission set, in addition to like having teams do really cool shit, is connecting people from different communities. So one of the rules that we have when putting together teams is that you have to have at least one person with a packing or technical background, and at least one person with a social sciences or regional expertise or linguistic capacity. And getting to see the collaboration between those two communities over the past 48 hours has been really, really inspiring for me. And for the rest of our organizers. Also, a brief shout out to my compatriots on the organizing team. Unfortunately, couldn't join me here up on stage, but Aaron and Will, let's give a round of applause for them. So this year we had 2 winning categories. So we had an award for best presentation that has a OSINT applicability and an award for best tool. So what I'm going to do is announce the teams. They can come up and be recognized. I'll hand the mic over to them if they want to discuss about themselves or their projects, but it's up to their discretion. So with that, I'm going to do next slide for the winner of the OSINT challenge. Yes, okay, so they are winning $1,000 USD, and we also gave them some lovely Winnie the Pooh plushies. But yeah, so welcome up on stage, Extinguishers.
Thanks. This was great. And big round of applause for Kieran. I've known Kieran for a decade, and seeing all of the work he's done to make all of this happen, huge Kieran fan, and I think everyone is... We're all Kieran's comrades in this. Thank you.
Thank you. So next up, we have the winner for the best tool submission. Please join me in giving a round of applause to the team Spin for their project Dawn.
I'm Jade. This is Willow and Joyce, and our teammate Ali had to go home because of the snow. We worked on a DNS censorship tool that will hopefully help people in China evade censorship. I don't really have anything else to say, so Hack the Planet includes firewalls.
Awesome. Yeah, serious thank you to our teams, volunteers, and judges. We have given this year's teams the opportunity and option to publish on our website, or we're going to assist them with publication elsewhere if they so choose, and we'll be advertising that on our socials as that happens. And we can, no, did we not do that? No, you're good. So if you're interested in... Yep. If you're interested in next year, please feel free to talk to Kieran, or we will have signups on our website, districtcon.org/JTW. All right, and now the moment you've all been waiting for, our junkyard winners. Ryan and Mike, would you guys come up on the stage? Oh yeah, and Mark and Bella and Chris, come on up, all of you, every single one.
Thanks, everyone, and thanks to everyone who waited until literally the last day to submit. I have to say that helps us raise our blood pressure significantly. we heard your feedback last year, and you said you wanted more routers. No, you said less routers. And so we had one this year for nostalgia. But thank you to everyone who brought that and all the other creative talks that we had this year. Thanks also to our judges and sponsors who made giving out, I don't know, a lot of money possible to incentivize finding bugs in end-of-life devices. So I'm going to start announcing. Please come up quickly, grab your stuff, stay around, but I'm just going to keep rolling through. So in the category, oh, and thanks to Chris for counting. So in the category of most impactful system, the first prize goes to H2C2. The first place winners will be getting a giant crystal trophy, a Bug Crowd Lego hacker, and $4,000, which will be sent to a bank account of my choosing. Oh, he wasn't listening. That's good. The second place prize in most impactful is the Molly UT Guard bug. Please come up. Second place prize winners will be getting a slightly lighter giant crystal trophy, as well as $1,000. In the most best meme target, there were a lot of people trying for this one this year, we saw, and so our judges with all of these had a hard time choosing. First place is going to be RCE Tycoon. Something about having a meme within a meme in your exploit meant you sort of did that. Great work. And the second place for this, for hopefully causing no damage in the hotel fitness center, is Flex Force. I should say everyone who participated in Junkyard this year, thanks to Hexrays, received a free IDA Pro license. So even if they're not coming up, they did amazing work, and they're getting an email about that. For the most engaging audience presentation, a topic that we had to change last year given the submissions, we had first place Quacking Between the Lines. And that's why you win most engaging. And also shout out to getting the only one with 2 perfect scores from the judges. And then second place, General Graboids, Command and Conquer. And we have an honorable mention prize that Hexrays asked us to throw in. So the What is Love is going to get a IDA Pro, in addition to their license, an advanced training course of your choice from the Hexrays team. We chose you with the judges mainly because you used dynamic analysis on, are you not going to come up? What is Love? Come on up for a handshake. It is a virtual delivery, but you used a lot of source code analysis. And we just want to make sure that you can do it even if you choose a topic next year that doesn't have open source. So thank you. And with that, there we go. Thank you to our sponsors who made those prizes possible and to the team for reviewing them. We really look forward to your submissions next year, and we really would appreciate it if you don't wait till the last day. But please submit. We'll open it up soon, and look forward to those.
Thank you so much. And again, just a huge thank you to all of our Junkyard contestants, the judge, the team. They're amazing. You know, the contest ended, 15 minutes ago, and we were able to turn around pretty quick. So congrats again. So seriously, we want to thank you again for you that might not know me. My name is Supriya Mazumdar. I'm a director along with these fabulous women. I have dedicated the last 2 years of my life to DistrictCon, and so it's really surreal standing in front of you talking at closing ceremonies, but I really want to talk about what Winona and I talked about over coffee 2 years ago at a bake joint, which no longer exists anymore, by the way. Yeah, it closed, sorry. But you know, Winona had this crazy idea, and Sarah too, I think, when you guys were talking initially about creating this space for like attendees to like do cool shit. And I think a lot of us love community. We're here in a snowstorm, you know, like I don't think anyone can question our commitment to the hacker community. But it was really about building something together that, you know, felt accessible for people kind of like across the different spaces in information security, build real connections, work with, you know, sponsors and companies, and work in professional capacities and personal capacities. And I'd like to think that we've achieved that this year. But we really want your feedback, right? Community, it doesn't matter what I think the community is. It matters what we think the community is. So we made a lot of changes this year. We scaled from 500 people to 1,500 people, 1,200. 1,200 minus 300. 1,200 people. And so we want to know, how did that feel? Did it still feel intimate? Did you still feel like you had that opportunity to build community? You can scan that QR code. I promise it's not phishing, because I'm feeling nice today. You can scan it and give us feedback. What did you love? What didn't you love? What can we do better? What would you do differently? What would you keep? Most famously, I like to complain that it was a Saturday, Sunday con as opposed to Friday, Saturday last year. But, you know, some people might really like that. So I really want to know, because when we are in heated discussions next year trying to decide if we do this again, if we go back to our, you know, 500 powerless, heatless hotel venue from last year, you know, what are we going to do? So really would appreciate your feedback. You can also reach out to us on social media. I think this takes you to a Google form. I don't know, click the link, find out, see what happens. And then we want to share some data. So just a little bit about like my role and my job. I work with sponsors. I worked, you know, fully with sponsors the first year. I was lucky enough to have Greg, who can wave for me. Greg is a real adult with real professional experience, and really adds a you know, an air of sophistication to our 3 raccoons in a trench coat type of operation. So we deal with money, and so I just kind of wanted to give you a cost breakdown of what running this conference cost us. You know what your ticket cost. I think I remember what most people's ticket cost, but it cost us close to $300 per person to run this con. And so that includes our venue and party, the content, prizes, badges, swag, volunteer speaker costs, admin costs. Me and MailChimp, if you're familiar with the email distribution service, are beefing, but I still pay them. So that includes admin costs and just some additional fees. I don't know what this $24 is representative of, but. Oh, it's for the IRS. Oh, it's the fiscal sponsor while we were waiting for the IRS to legitimize us. And yes, we are a 501c3, so everything, you know, you're doing is going to the con, not overhead. We are not paid for our time. I say that really sadly, because I've dedicated a lot of my time to this. And so we do this also because when we're asking for feedback, like I want to know, did we spend in the right places? Was the party like up to your standards? Would you prefer less party? Would you prefer a prettier background than this really fabulous, you know, setup that we have going on? So your feedback really helps us decide where to focus our spend and, you know, what isn't. So it would be really helpful. And I think most importantly, something that I think we all felt really passionately about is that we gave 1 out of every 4 tickets away to people that contributed to DistrictCon. So that's a volunteer, that's a speaker, that's, you know, policy folks, those are villages. Anyone who dedicated their time and energy to DistrictCon got a free ticket. And so we see you, we thank you. We want to just give a shout out to those folks and let you know that if you want a free ticket for next year, you got to contribute your time too. And so finally, some data. I think we've kind of gone over some of these numbers before, but you know, we had 154 talk submissions, 42 were accepted. I know our CFP team went kind of, you know, through those with excruciating detail and really paid a lot of attention to those submissions. So just a really great, you know, sorry this is like an Oscar-length speech, but, you know, giving a shout out to the folks that submitted. Your talks were extremely high quality, matched kind of the hacking magic that we wanted to build here, and we're, you know, stoked to have you. Of course, you just saw our junkyard submissions. I won't talk too much about that, but it was a really, I think, core part of what doing cool shit means at DistrictCon. Jump the Wall, which you heard from Kieran about earlier, 57 accepted submissions. Volunteers, we had an influx of volunteers from last year. We even had some repeat folks, which is incredible, for kind of a total between 50 and 60, weather pending and everything, but an incredible team. And then, of course, our organizers, and I'll let Sarah talk a little bit more about that. And of course, 1,200 attendees. We swiped 1,000 badges in an hour yesterday. If you were standing in that line, thank you so much for being here. We can't express what it means to us to see like the volume and size of an organization, especially from what it was last year. So we appreciate you staying at the hotel. We appreciate you schlepping it through the snow. We really, really value your presence, and we're really thrilled that you're here. And finally, as the money person, I would be remiss not to thank our sponsors. Please give it up for them. And just as an additional note, as we're figuring this out and we're scaling as a con, it's been really important to us to find organizations that are like cool with what we're doing here and don't ask a lot of us. And I just want to particularly call out that these sponsors have been really incredible to work with, and they have been exceptionally kind with our shenanigans. So we hope you come back next year. And if you'd like to see your logo, or if you'd like to be an individual donor, I have a money QR code for you coming up. And I will pass it off to Sarah.
Hi, everyone. Good to see you again. If you're tired of thank yous, I'm sorry. We have a couple more, and then we'll tease some information about DistrictCon Year 2. So I'm Sarah Pawasik. I'm Deputy Director and also Head of our Trust and Safety. I just want to emphasize that we take our Code of Conduct really seriously. You might have seen a very beat-up values sign by registration. We really live by our values. They're on our website, where you can also find our tip line. If something wasn't up to your standards this weekend, if something happened in the hotel or at the conference space that made you uncomfortable, please tell us about it. We've spent a lot of time developing a run book that we're very proud of. We have a team that responds to these incidents. We care a lot about you guys feeling comfortable and happy and having a good experience here. If you don't feel safe and happy here, you're not going to show up, and then we're going to have a conference of less awesome people. So please, please tell us, even if it's something little. It really helps us make things better. You can report anonymously. You can report and say, please don't talk to me. This is just for information. Leave me alone. And we will do that. But the information really helps us make better decisions as a conference and make sure that as many different people from as many different places can come here and feel welcome. So thank you for reporting to us. Please let us know. Please feel free to talk to me personally anytime after the con if you want to not fill out our tip line. There's a bunch of ways to report to us. We don't have a QR code. Okay, it's on. Can you repeat the URL to our tip line?
districtcon.org/report-it. It's already.
It's on the slide. Thank you. But it sounded better from you. Okay, a couple more thank yous. Thank you to our volunteers and our organizing team. These are just a couple photos of us hanging out, having a good time together. We actually work on this con all year round. It takes a very, very long time. We work with our hotel. We work with a bunch of amazing people, and our volunteers especially. This was a crazy year. It was a crazy year last year because we had no power. It's a crazy year this year because of Snowmageddon. But we really seem to get just the most amazing people involved in our conference, willing to roll with the punches, willing to step in where needed, willing to take on extra shifts. We see you. Thank you. I wish we could pay you money, but we can only pay you thank yous and snacks. So we hope you'll come back next year. If you want to be more involved, if you are excited by our long speeches and you feel like you connect with our team, if you've enjoyed hanging out with us, you should be a volunteer next year. It serves as a pipeline into our more close-knit community where we hang out more often. We'd love to see you in our pool of volunteers. Come help us out. Maybe come be an organizer someday and help us put on the con. We'd really love your help. So let us know. You can hang out with us and stuff 1,200 swag bags full of jelly beans. I know that's your idea of a good time. That was Wednesday. Quick shout out to our organizers. This is our picture from last year. As you can tell, even after 48 hours, we all still really like each other and we like hanging out. We're happy. So please give a round of applause if you've seen people with the red staff badge. These are year-round volunteers. Yes, please stand up, you guys, if you're an organizer. In the back, Thor. Thank you guys so much. This is really, for many people, functions as an unpaid part-time job, which is tough in this job economy. Thank you guys for giving us your time. It is your most valuable thing to give. We really appreciate it, and this con would not happen without you. Give every red badge a high five at the end of the day. They really deserve it. Also, thank you to our volunteers. Thank you to every single person who volunteered today, even the friends who weren't volunteers until a couple hours ago when we threw a shirt at you and said, "It's snow day, please help." One more round of applause for our volunteers. You guys are so amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We hope you enjoyed your con, whether or not it was your first con or your second con, which is the most amount that it could be. We really appreciate you guys. Some of you really go the extra mile. It makes a huge difference for attendees and for the team too. Really, you save our butts every year. And thank you to you guys. If you guys weren't here, we would just be a bunch of people in a very large hotel room, having spent a lot of money. So we really, really appreciate you guys coming. This is an exceptional turnout for a Snowmageddon. Some of you came here and you walked through the snow and you arrived with soaking wet feet, which is commitment to cybersecurity. We really, really appreciate you being here. We hope you had a good time. We hope you had fun. I know Junkyard was absolutely amazing and a great way to end the day. So thank you for being here. Thank you for participating. Thank you for being, I would say, like the nicest community in InfoSec. I see a lot of people making friends, meeting each other, and I hope that you guys have met people here that will stay in your networks and in your communities, especially in DC. So one more round of applause for you. Thank you.
Do we have a student slide?
No. Okay, one more thing also. We did something new this year. A wonderful anonymous donor helped us create a student scholars program where we were able to bring in students, many from the DC area and some from neighboring areas, give them a hotel if they were traveling from far, give them a free ticket and a breakfast, and we matched them with mentors in the community. If you're a mentor or a student, could you stand up and get a round of applause for participating in our first student program? Thank you guys so much. One of our students placed in the badge challenge. First place in the badge challenge from a student. Amazing. We're so thankful you guys are here. We really strongly believe in helping bring in the next generation of hackers into our community. So if you talk to a student, follow up with them, ask them if they need anything, and if you're interested in sponsoring more students next year, I know Shmoo did an amazing job with their Shmoo the Student program. We're still a very young conference, but we care a lot about that legacy, and we're going to try and build that program over the next couple of years too. So that's everything for me. Back to Winona.
Thanks, Sarah. All right, I guess this is switched. I think we had the opposite roles last year where I got to talk through the thank yous and you got to let everybody down about next year's plans because we have a lot of thoughts. You want to send the slide up? No? Okay, in a minute. All right, cool. So the slide just says year 2 plans, Disco 2.0, 2, and then parens together, ? IDK. Yeah, okay, excellent. It's basically the gist of it is we want to hear from you guys. We want to hear about what you thought about the size of the con. We're basically going to be talking to our venue. Also, give a shout out to our venue. They were so flexible. They made sure we had food and drink and light and heat. And honestly, I guess that's all of my Maslow's needs met. At hallways, we have all of our hallways, and the dentist didn't show up until too late, so it was great. For those, oh, that means nothing to anyone. I'm sorry. We chill out was reserved today for whatever reason for a dentist boardroom meeting, and apparently they bailed, so we ended up having our chill out again. For the. Oh yeah, and our amazing AV producer, Inspire, Tony over there in the booth. Thank you, Tony. And so basically we want to hear from you guys. We're open to staying here. I think this was a phenomenal venue. We had everything we needed, but we will have a hot wash I think in 2 weeks and base all of our decisions off of the feedback that you guys are providing. We don't want to do anything without the community, and you guys are the community. Also, I don't know if to together. We're working on it. So if you have a better idea on the name too, somebody was saying we should do hex, someone was saying we should binary. I feel like it's gonna be annoying to have like a lot of patches that say like 0111110. But we'll get there when we get there. For that being said, we love our sponsors. Like Supriya said, if you want to be a sponsor, that's a money QR code, apparently. I didn't put this QR code on, so I can't vouch for the veracity of that QR code. Oh, it's a real QR code. Excellent, excellent. And then while we have our fiscal sponsor, we do take donations, and those are tax-free, so you could, write those off. And if you want to partner with us, if there is content, and I know that there were a couple of rogue CTFs out there that I was spotting, if there are challenges that you want to bring to the con and have us advertise them, if you want to partner with us in different ways, if you have great ideas and are willing to execute them with your time, I don't think I can lose any more sleep. Please email outreach@districtcon.org. And really, one more thank you. This has been so incredible. So have a good night, you guys. Stay safe, drive home. Y'all are the fucking best. All right. I promised myself I wouldn't cry, but you guys are doing it bad. All right, it's over. Go home. All right, organizers and volunteers, come up here for a group photo, and then after that, badges are going to be for donations if you have any leftovers that you want to give to your friends. The badge